Hey, this is Jerry Akin at Pierce Chapel. Thank you for joining me for this week's midweek meditation. I want to talk a little bit about forgiveness. It's something that we all know is required for us if we claim to be a disciple of Jesus. In fact, our Lord told us to forgive our neighbor 70 times, 7 times, meaning not 490 times. Continue to do it. Continue to forgive, just as the Father continues to forgive you. That was his message. And we know that. We understand that that is the requirement. In fact, when we say the Lord's Prayer, what we are saying is, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Meaning, in the same way that we forgive others, Lord, continue to forgive us in that way. That sort of puts some pressure on, doesn't it? It means that if we want to be forgiven by God fully and completely, then we have to be willing to forgive fully and completely. That's not easy to do. There are times where those grudges remain because the hurt remains. People have hurt you. People have hurt me. How are we supposed to just get over that? Well, I like what C.S. Lewis says about it. C.S. Lewis says, it's just like with anything else. You don't start with the most difficult stuff. Start small. He says when you start math, when you start learning math, you don't start with calculus. You learn the basics first. And it's the same way with forgiveness. Start with the little offenses. Get to the point where you can forgive people for those little offenses in your everyday life, where you can learn to love people despite the little inconveniences and infractions they may have imposed on you. And as you do that, your heart will be conditioned and you'll grow in this idea of grace. You'll grow in likeness of the Father who forgives fully and completely and freely. And eventually you may find yourself there too.